We're getting a free card in Marvel Snap. Though honestly, the first thing I thought of when I saw this card was, is this just a crappier version of the Chimichanga or Mini Hulkbuster? But okay, after thinking about it, I think she might just be better than those two cards, and I'll tell you why in just a bit. But first, let's get that old symbiote family tree. There you go. Agony. Remember in the lore video I did about Scream, I said they captured Venom and extract 5 seeds from the symbiote, creating 5 new offspring to bond with their mercenaries. They, of course, being the Life Foundation, and one of the 5 symbiotes that were created from Venom, well, was bonded to Leslie Gisneria, a security force officer for the Life Foundation. Fun fact, the name Agony was actually a fan name for the character. Marvel wouldn't actually adapt that name to the symbiote until the Carnage USA series, but we're getting ahead of ourselves here. Leslie did not survive the separation anxiety event that followed though, after being eliminated by Scream. But the symbiote was captured and experimented on. At one point, it actually escaped and merged with other symbiotes to become one creature called Hybrid, which also at some point bonded with Deadpool. God, that mind must be a cauldron of chaos. Hybrid was eventually split up, and the Agony symbiote found itself bonded with a Gemma Shin, and they were actually a part of a Thunderbolts team. Most recently though, Gemma looks to have lost the Agony symbiote, with its latest host being Silver Sable. In Marvel Snap, Agony is a 1 energy, 2 power card with the ability, after you play a card here, merge this with it. So basically, the next card you play into a lane gets +2, and she merges into it. So like I mentioned earlier, a cheaper, weaker Hulkbuster. I'll tell you why I like her better. Play order. Yes, the problem with Hulkbuster is if you play it in a lane that already has more than one card, Hulkbuster randomly chooses who to go on, right? So you might not get that Hulkbuster on a Deadpool, for example. It's kind of annoying. With Agony, you kind of have more leeway to choose who she merges with. You play her down first, and maybe you don't draw your Deadpool. That's okay. You play into other lanes until you get your Deadpool or whatever card that you want to buff. I keep bringing Deadpool up because cards that scale up in power are going to be the cards you want to be buffing up with Agony, right? So Agony fits perfectly into this classic Destroy deck, giving Deadpool extra 2 power to double. Same idea with Human Torch. Hey, Deadpool and Human Torch in the same deck. You got a Phoenix Force style move destroy deck. Daken maybe, Sebastian Shaw, Black Panther if you intend to reproc him again with Zola or Symbiote Spider-Man. Agony is one of those cards that can technically fit in any deck. It's +2 power to a card, right? But is it worth taking up a slot in your deck? We only have 12 slots after all. And that's why to fully maximize the potential, cards like Deadpool and Human Torch, basically cards that scale up in power, are gonna be her best synergies. Hey, there's no reason not to get her though. She is a reward for playing the new limited time mode High Voltage. So technically,